1 2 3พี่เปรมครับวันนี้เข้าก่อน1 นาทีนะก็เข้าก่อนเวลา1 นาทีครับนักมวยก็ต้องรับทราบด้วยนะครับเข้าก่อนเวลา1 นาทีครับ
นักมวยขึ้นเวทีเลยครับนักมวยที่ซ้อมเมื่อกี้เนี่ยนะครับ
โอ้เรียกนักมวยมาเลยโอ้เรียกนักมวยเข้าก่อนเวลา1 นาที
พี่ปายครับพี่ปายครับสวัสดีครับ
The mission of one, people think it's crazy that the mission of one is to unleash real-life superheroes to inspire the world and inspire everyone, not only the 70 million Thai people who live here, but all over the world. These are heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, these are heroes to the world.
ทำขึ้นภายใต้มาตรการการถ่ายทำรายการโทรทัศน์ตามที่หน่วยงานภาครัฐกำหนดFairtex Fight มวยมัน พันเอ็กซ์ตรีมสนับสนุนโดยยาน้ำสมุนไพรผสมเขากวางอ่อนตาทวินบรรเทาอาการปวดเมื่อยช่วยบำรุงร่างกายอ่านคำเตือนในฉลากก่อนใช้ยา
Fairtex Fight Road to One Thailand มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมเดือดไปกับรอบรองชนะเลิศรุ่นอะตอมเวทกำไลเพชรยินดีอะคาเดมี่ปะทะลมมณีเดอะเลเจนด์อารีนาเซเลสภูเก็ตสิงห์มวยไทยปะทะดวงดาวน้อยลูกทรายกองดินรุ่นไฟเวทสตาร์บอยเพชรเกียรติเพชรปะทะซ่อนรักสิทธิ์ปจวเด็ดดวงเล็กสอสมหมายปะทะไทยสอจอเปียกอุทัยรุ่นเฟเธอร์เวทยอดภูผาตอโยธาปะทะหวางตุ้งเรียวไฟเตอร์อวตารตอหมอสิงห์ปะทะแก่นนรสิงห์ DNA Thailand ผู้ชนะเท่านั้นที่จะได้เซ็นสัญญาเป็นนักสู้ในสังกัดวันแชมเปี้ยนชิพติดตามได้ใน Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
สวัสดีครับขอต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่รายการ Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมพบกันทุกวันเสาร์ตั้งแต่ 10 โมงเช้าถึงเที่ยงวันทางช่อง 7AC ครับณตอนนี้นะครับท่านผู้ชมผมอยู่บนเวทีนะครับกับพี่เปรมนะครับผู้ก่อตั้ง Fairtex Fight สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ
แล้วผมก็อยู่บนเวทีกับนักมวยเข้ารอบรองชนะเลิศนะครับมวยรอบ Road to One Thailand right now ladies and gentlemen I'm on the stage with the founder of Fairtex Fight Prem, and I'm also on the stage with the semi-finalists of our tournament, Road to One Thailand. พี่เปรมครับ How has the reception been for our tournament, Road to One Thailand?
สำหรับการตอบรับนะครับ Fairtex Fight Road to One Thailand นะครับก็มีคนตอบรับดีมากผมเชื่อว่าวันนี้การแข่งขันรอบรองชนะเลิศเนี่ยต้องสนุกมากอย่างแน่นอนครับผม
Fantastic. Yeah, the reception has been amazing. The fights last time were unbelievable. We are super excited to see the fights this time in the second of our tournament. Today we have three categories. We have atom weight เรามี3รุ่นด้วยกันนะครับ atom weight นะครับ 52.2 กิโลนะครับจาก 8 คนนะครับเหลือ 4 นะครับหลังจากวันนี้นะครับเหลือแค่ 2 นะครับแล้วก็มี flyweight ด้วยครับ 61 กิโลนะครับจาก 8 คนเหลือ 4 ในวันนี้นะครับหลังจากวันนี้ก็ 2 นะครับแล้วก็มี featherweight 70.3 กิโลนะครับจาก 8 เหลือ 4แล้วหลังจากวันนี้นะครับจะเหลือ 2 นะครับแล้วเขาจะพบกันอีกครั้งเมื่อไหร่ครับพี่เปรม
พบกันอีกครั้งรอบชิงชนะเลิศนะครับที่จะได้สัญญามูลค่า 3.6 ล้านบาทนะครับวันที่ 29 ตุลาคมครับ
And they will be meeting each other in the final on October 29th to get a contract with one championship value $100,000. That is $100,000 each ต่อคนนะครับ 3.6 ล้านบาทต่อคนนะครับไม่ใช่รวมนะครับ
ถูกต้องนะครับต่อคนเลยครับผม
นี่ก็คือกว่า10 ล้านบาทเลยนะครับโอ้โห that's more than 300,000 that's unbelievable these fighters will be giving it everything they've got that is guaranteed เขาจะชกกันเต็มที่อย่างแน่นอนนะครับพี่เปรมครับ is there anything else you want to leave with the fans anything you want to tell the fans
สุดท้ายนะครับผมก็ขอฝากนะครับสำหรับปีหน้านะครับทาง One Championship ก็ได้ให้โอกาสกับทาง Fairtex Fight นะครับที่จะจัด Road to One 52 อาทิตย์ด้วยกันนะครับเพราะฉะนั้นทุกอาทิตย์เนี่ยเราจะเป็น Fairtex Fight Road to One รับรองความมาแน่นอนที่เราจะให้โอกาสกับเด็กๆรุ่นใหม่ครับผม
Wow, that's amazing. And not only that, I believe there's going to be just Muay Thai, but we also have kickboxing and MMA. Is that correct?
ใช่ครับที่เราจะจัดการแข่งขันเพิ่มแน่นอนเราก็จะเพิ่มของ kickboxing ขึ้นมาแล้วก็จะมีทัวร์นาเมนต์ของ MMA ขึ้นมาครับผม
Wow, that's amazing. ท่านผู้ชมนะครับเราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมาช่วงหน้านะครับกับคู่แรกในวันนี้ครับจะเป็น Muay Extreme รุ่น Atom Weight 52.2 กิโล Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back with the first fight of today's semi-finalists in the atom weight division. Don't miss it.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
mission of one. People think it's crazy that the mission of one is to unleash real-life superheroes to inspire the world and inspire everyone, not only the 70 million Thai people who live here, but all over the world. These are heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, these are heroes to the world.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมสนับสนุนโดยโสมโอทีดีเพราะมีซิงค์แอลคาเนทีนและโสมสกัดขวดใหญ่แค่10 บาท
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme. Here with our semi-finals for Road to One Thailand. คู่แรกนะครับท่านผู้ชมจะชกกันในรูปแบบมวย Extreme รุ่น Atamway. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner, Lomani, the Legend Arena.
Hello world, welcome to Lumpini Stadium for another great Fairtex fight. Today we have the Road to One semifinals. Lomani, the Legend Arena, walking into the ring now. The very experienced Thai fighter, 32 years old, stands at 165 centimeters. Total fight record of 58 bouts, 40 wins, 18 losses. Her last couple bouts, a points win over Nong M, Fairtex, that got her into this stage against Gamlai Pep. So Lomani has been around the scene for quite some time, has done some Western boxing. Originally came from Chiang Mai, I believe. Did a circuit up there before moving down to Hua Hin, where she is at with the Legend Arena gym. Has fought overseas as well, internationally.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Gamlai Pet Indi Academy.
And here we have her opponent walking now, Gamlai Pet Chindi Academy. Age 19 years old. Weighing in at 52.2 kilograms at a height of 164 centimeters. Here today in the semi-final bout. Fight record of 40 fights with 34 wins, 6 losses, and seen as a technical fighter.
Gamlai Pet, very experienced. I've seen her on other entertainment shows out here. I believe she beat Pancake to get into this stage of the tournament. Pancake Kiet Yong Do, I believe. So Pancake, more of a clinch and knee fighter. The professional come in, just looking over the athletes before they get underway. All the bouts here in the small MMA gloves. The athletes in this division weighing in at 52 kilos. The winner of today's tournament will go on to fight in the finals. The grand prize, a contract to one championship worth $100,000 US.
รอบรองชนะเลิศรุ่นอาจมวยจะชกกันในรูปแบบมวยเอ็กซ์ตรีมพิกัด 52.2 กิโล 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที The first bout of the semi-finals here in the atom weight division will be a Muay Extreme bout at 52.2 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ The fighter in the black corner น้ำหนัก 52.2 กิโลสูง 165 weighing in at 52.2 kilograms, standing 165 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย From Thailand, this is Lomani the Legend Arena! แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and our opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 52.2 กิโลสูง 164 weighing in at 52.2 kilograms, standing 164 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย From Thailand, this is กำไลเพชรเพชรยินดี Academy! And your referee นายอนุกุลตามสีลำ
So the tail of the tape, Gamlai Pet India Academy versus Lomani the Legend Arena. So Lomani the tall, about the same size actually. Thought she was taller. Usually Lomani the taller of the two athletes. Seen her fight quite a few times over the years.
Seems like both these athletes have about the same reach, so there won't be an advantage with that here today.
Round 1.
Lomani, the more experienced of the two, though. Gamlai Pet doubling up on the kick.
This bout will take place with the smaller 4-ounce gloves, so fighters will need to be prepared for those hard punches.
Yeah, the guard does change a little bit with these smaller MMA gloves. You can't quite shell up as well. You need to catch the punches with your hands, hopefully not with your face. And Lomani just caught one in the face there.
Strong right hand from Gamlai Pet.
So far, Gamlai Pet been the more active of the two, but still early days in this 3-round fight. Nice sweep there from Lomani, but took some punishment from that body kick.
Gamlai Pet is putting a lot of good combinations together, punches and kicks. Here we have them clinching up, broken up by the ref.
The athletes don't tend to clinch for that long. The action really wanted to be emphasized here.
In these 3-round fights, that's what we want to see.
Big hands there from Gamlai Pet. She's looking a little sharper than she did when she fought Pancake.
Definitely a level up here today. Strong body kick from Lomani.
A bit surprised she backed off after that successful attack. Again, leaping in that beautiful cross block.
Both fighters staying in close range to one another.
Nice body kick again from Lomani.
Gamlai Pet moving in with punch combos. Lomani ending that exchange with a body kick.
Good counter there from Lomani, who's showing off a bit more of her experience now.
When we see Lomani land these body kicks, they're really hitting on the body and not just the arm of Gamlai Pet.
Yeah, sinking into that midsection. Can do a lot more damage that way. Beautiful teep there as well.
Pushed her right across the ring.
Lomani starting to really grab hold of this round.
Seems like she's navigating that distance quite well, but Gamlai Pet still coming back strong.
There's still a lot of time left. Ooh,
big right hand.
Yeah. That might have caught Lomani's attention.
หมดยกที่ 1 End of round 1
So end of our first round of action. Going into the second round, as a professional fighter yourself, what would you be doing differently for Gamlaipet?
I think Gamlaipet still needs to maintain that activity. Lombani has been a little bit more accurate with her punches and kicks, but when Gamlaipet catches Lombani, she's doing well to capitalize on that. So I think she just needs to keep maintaining that distance. Maybe step in and out a few times when she sees Lombani loading up.
Some of the replays from that action-packed first round. Nice punch there from Gamlaipet in the red corner, Lombani in the black.
Always dangerous to have your kick caught. Leaves your head open for those punches. Especially dangerous with those small gloves.
So today's show brought to you by our official partners, Tero Entertainment, Channel 7 HD. Also our sponsor, Som OT, the energy drink and youth sport gear. So strong leg kick to start things off from Gamlaipet. Will we see a change in tactics from the red corner?
Lombani looking strong here, letting those blows from Gamlaipet glance off so she can throw.
Into the clinch. A good position there from Gamlaipet. Looks like she's trying to close in on Lombani a bit more.
Gamlaipet with that right body kick.
Again into the clinch. And you see Lombani just stalling, immediately lifting that leg up into that block.
Looked for a moment like Gamlaipet was adjusting her vision for a minute. I wonder if there was an accidental blow. Good knees from Gamlaipet. Trying to cross face against Lombani.
Yeah, this one getting a bit more dirty now. This more close-in fighting. Definitely different from the first round, which we saw most of the action on the outside. You hear the crowd getting more animated as the two athletes really go at it.
Yes, both fighters wanting to bring the show to the audience here. Lombani with a quick left hook.
And it just looks like Lombani might be breathing a bit hard now.
She's doing a good job of changing her levels. Low kicks to face punches. But she's really putting it all in the ring right now.
Just 1 minute left here in the second round of action. And a better second round, I would say, from Gamlaipet. Not sure it's enough to really steal the round, but
I'd like to see her throw some long punch combinations. I think if she's moving in with that, she'd be able to catch Lombani.
yeah, Lombani doing a great job stalling in the clinch. Their successful attack and then successfully stalling. You can see how much time it's buying her on the clock.
Yes, showing that control she has of the ring, using her experience as well.
Oh.
Good body kick from Gamlaipet.
Yeah, followed it up with a knee right up the middle. Lombani landing on top there. That's going to sap some of the energy out of Gamlaipet. Again, Gamlaipet pressing in. But you can see Lombani always trying to stall.
Good backward movement from Lombani to avoid some of those blows from Gamlaipet as well. Doing it as needed, not backing up the entire time.
So on your unofficial scorecard, how do you have that second round looking?
I think I would give that second round still to Lombani. Gamlaipet did do a good job of pushing forward and changing up her blows, but I think Lombani showed good control at the end there.
So some of the replays from that second round of action. You see Gamlaipet pressing in. There's one of the body kicks and the effective stall from Lomani.
Lomani doing a beautiful job with that body kick again into that knee hold against Gamlaipet's body to stall. It can be very tiring to have someone hanging onto your neck like that.
Here we go, the third and final round of action. A lot on the line here for both athletes. That $100,000 contract.
Lomani looking hyped up to start this final round.
Big 1-2 from Gamlaipet to start things off. The body lock though from Lomani.
Lomani's tactic of going into the clinch to avoid those punches has been effective, but Gamlaipet is not letting up, throwing elbows in this clinch exchange.
Yeah, I think that's smart tactics from her. She needs to cut Lomani here, score a knockdown, do something dramatic to turn things in her favor.
I agree. She's really going for it, though. She's not backing up from Lomani's forward pressure.
Yeah, I think she's doing probably her best work here, making the fight really aggressive, really dirty.
Lomani with that right body kick and teep to keep Gamlaipet out. And again, we just see a great use of Lomani's experience here.
Oh, nice knee around to the backside from Lomani.
Aiming for the kidneys.
And Lomani backing up, beautiful knee from her, superb timing.
Looked like she jumped in there with an elbow as well. Trying to make the most of this clinch exchange before Lomani tries to stall.
And Lomani taking a look up at the clock.
About halfway through this round.
Ooh, beautiful knee right up the middle from Gamlaipet.
That sharp knee. And a quick teep to keep Lomani out from stalling.
You can see a little bit in the body language of Lomani that she's getting tired. Would say Gamlaipet is the fresher of the two. Definitely seen some wear herself though.
But she has that drive to win. She's really putting it all in the ring for this last round, knowing that she needs to win this round to stay in the game.
And Lomani backing away here. She's just trying to control the clock, if you will. I would definitely agree with Maggie. I think she's up on points here. This has been the best round for Gamlaipet, though.
Ref breaking up this clinch.
And again, Gamlaipet almost rushing forward.
Hands a little low. That can be dangerous to rush in like that. Last few seconds of this round.
And again, Lomani looking up at the clock. It's about to sound. There it is. Lomani, hands raised in the air. I think the experience of Lomani probably got her the points win. We'll get to see some of the replays right here.
Sharp right knee from Lomani, pushing Gamlaipet back.
Yeah, there's some of the experience at work. Just almost catching her with that body kick, Lomani, as Gamlaipet came in. Nice knee there from Gamlaipet.
Gamlaipet made a lot of improvements within the rounds of this fight, adjusting to Lomani's stalling tactics, but I believe that Lomani took it away on points here today.
We'll turn it over to our MC, Mark Abbott.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. 28-29, 28-29, and 28-29. 28-29 และ 28-29 for your winner advancing to the final of our tournament in the black corner Lomani the Legend Arena Congratulations, she'll be advancing to the final on the 29th of October ท่านผู้ชมนะครับเราจะพักกันสักครู่คู่ต่อไปนะครับจะเป็นคู่แรกในรอบรองชนะเลิศรุ่น Featherweight Don't miss it see you after the break
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme สนับสนุนโดย Lazada
Ladies and gentlemen welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme ทางช่อง 7 HD นะครับคู่ต่อไปนะครับจะเป็นมวย Extreme รุ่น Featherweight will be the first of the featherweight fighters in the semi-finals today Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner อวตารตอมอศรี
So walking into the ring for our second bout of today, we have Avatar Tormorsi, the 29-year-old, standing at 172 centimeters, 80 bouts to his record, 70 wins, 5 losses, 5 draws. His last few bouts, points win over Victor, a points win over Martin Satian Muay Thai, and a win over Reza from Venom Muay Thai. Also beat Wanchalam Pakyok PK to enter into the tournament. So Avatar been in with some incredible names over the years. Fought Yusuf Bonahem not too long ago here at Lumpini. Went to points lost for that one, but Avatar doing very, very well for himself. A heavy-handed brawler. We turn it over to Mark Abbott.
And in the Red corner, let's bring out Gen Norasing, DNA Thailand.
And here we have his opponent in the red corner, Gan Norasing DNA Thailand. Age 25, with a fight record of 20 wins and 4 losses. Gan Norasing is weighing in at 75 kilograms and a height of 175 centimeters. We see here his trainer getting him ready with a blessing, giving him a final chance to pay respects before stepping into the ring.
So, Gan Norasing's walk around weight more like 75 kilos, 73 kilos. The official weigh-in though, 70 kilos. The athletes do have to pass hydration as well, so usually the athletes will diet down, and if they do need to cut any weight at all, it's only about a kilo or two. When the Road to One show, Fairtex Fight Promotion has the athletes do hydration tests to ensure the safety of the boxers, making sure they're not dropping too much weight. So this is generally like their walk around weight.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันในรูปแบบมวย Extreme รุ่น Featherweight หรือ 70.3 กิโล 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Muay Extreme bout in the featherweight division, or 70.3 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ the fighter in the black corner น้ำหนัก 70.3 กิโล สูง 172 weighing in at 70.3 kilograms, standing 172 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand, this is Avatar Domosi แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 70.3 กิโล สูง 175 weighing in at 70.3 kilograms, standing 175 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand, this is Gen Norasing DNA Thailand and your referee นายบุญพาปรากฏผล
The tail of the tape as we go into our second bout of the day, Gan Norasing DNA Thailand versus Avatar Domosi. So both of the athletes weighing in at 70.3 kilos. So Gan Norasing has a lot of experience here at the Fairtex Fight Promotion. He got into the tournament by beating out Wang Fei Hung from China, a strong puncher and leg kicker. Probably a similar style as Avatar, but Avatar maybe a bit more hand heavy.
But definitely a tough chin. This will be a great matchup today here.
Yeah, Avatar has a lot of experience, fought on Channel 7 as well. The referee already giving them a warning. He wants them to get underway. Not a lot of time to waste, only 3 rounds. You can see the two athletes sort of testing at each other.
Trying to find their distance.
Yeah, and the referee getting into their ear saying chok, fight. The referee has 3 basic commands: chok, yu, yak. So fight, stop, break. Yeah, again, stop. And here's the second warning.
Looking for more action from both fighters here today.
Yeah, Awut Lang Lang, like, have the heavy weapons. You can see them like feeling each other out in that first 30 seconds, but he wants more power coming in from both athletes.
Both athletes using low kicks to kind of test out that distance, see where that punching range lands like Avaton there with that body shot.
Yeah, that's a solid rocket to the body.
Looking to break down the body, really saps your energy and your posture.
Yeah, the referee getting really animated with these guys. Sometimes the athletes can sort of want to feel each other out, but with 3 rounds, you don't. Oh, these body shots from Avatar. He's definitely picking up the pace here.
Yes, absolutely. Looking for those liver shots, which can definitely take a fighter down, especially in these small gloves.
Again, just constantly catching that push kick from Genosing. Wrapping up in the clinch. Yak, the break.
Ganora Singh still using that teep to keep Avaton away and control the distance.
Yeah, it seems like some of these body shots from Avatar might be starting to pay off. Ooh!
A right hand to the chest from Avaton.
The hands from Avatar definitely have some sting to them, especially in these small gloves. It's like a little tank here. Genosing on the back foot.
Ganora Singh starting to throw some body kicks there at the end of this round. Let's see if he keeps that tactic to try to keep some of those punches from Avaton away.
Here we go to the replays from that first round of action. A little bit of a slow start. The referee getting into their ear. Some of the body shots from Avatar. Right to the midsection. And Genosing trying to wrap up. There's that slip. Just punch right to the chest there.
A punch like that to the sternum can really knock the wind out of you, especially with an unexpected slip like that. Can be a challenge to recover.
Yeah, a bit surprising as well.
Surprise is not something you really want to see when you're in a fight. I think judging by the end of that last round, we'll see the pace pick up a bit in this second round.
Round 2.
Both fighters staying in close here. Ganora Singh really doing a good job using that teep and knee here to start out. Avaton still focusing on those punch combos with a strong right hand to the chin.
Yeah, both athletes have definitely picked it up here. If they start slow in the first, they're making up for it here in the second. Nice lock there from Avatar.
Ganora Singh trying to stall there but slipped, allowing Avaton a chance to throw those punches.
I think that was the first body kick I've seen from Avatar. Very hand heavy, the shorter fighter.
He does take some damage, some kicks getting in there, but once he's in, he throws hard.
Oh, he's got him wobbled. And he's going for the kill here.
Avatar not stopping. Uppercut. Ganora Singh on the mat. Took probably 10 seconds of damage to get him down.
I'm not sure he's going to beat the count here. He looks very, very wobbly. Yeah, appropriate call there from the referee. Avatar delivering the power punches. Oh.
That was definitely his strategy and how he was looking to finish the fight.
And Avatar up on the ropes, celebrating a very, very strong second round TKO. The referee doing the right thing there. Ganora Singh was wobbling around.
He took a lot of shots to the head there in that final push.
So here's the replays. In that first round, Avatar was mainly targeting the body, and then in the second, he started headhunting more.
Oh, look at that elbow right on the chin.
Yeah, you can see that wobbled Gennor Singh. His lateral movement as he moved back looked a little shaky, followed up with the right hand.
Ooh.
And his head snapping back, he stumbles. Gennor Singh still had his wits about him and realized he needed to clinch up, bide some time, but Avatar was able to make space for the uppercuts.
Yes.
Bounces off the ropes, and then Avatar's right hand puts him down. And that is all she wrote.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round number 2, we have a winner via technical knockout in the black corner, Avatar Thalmasi. Congratulations, he will be fighting in the final on October 29th ครับผู้ชมครับเราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมาช่วงหน้ากับคู่ต่อไปนะครับจะเป็นรุ่นอาร์เทมเวย์นักมวยจากประเทศออสเตรเลียปะทะนักมวยจากประเทศไทยครับอย่าพลาด
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมFight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมสนับสนุนโดยซื้อรถมือ2คลิก Cars 24มีรถให้เลือกกว่าพันคัน
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme here at the world famous Lumpini Stadium คู่ต่อไปนะครับจะเป็นมวย Extreme รุ่น Atomweight. Let's bring out the Atomweight fighters in the black corner. Celeste Phuket Singh Muay Thai.
So here we go with our third fight of the morning. Celeste Hansen or Celeste Phuket Singh Muay Thai entering the ring now. The 28-year-old standing at 162 centimeters, weighing in at 52 kilos. Her last fight, knockout in the second round against Petsinen that got her place here in the tournament. Celeste's been around for some time as well. I believe she started Muay Thai in Koh Samui before moving over to Phuket, where she was able to get a bit more experience.
Frequently fighting on the entertainment shows, Super Champ, Muay Hardcore, and has had several fights here at Lumpini.
It's gotten a bit of publicity as well after the first knockout win. Was on some podcasts. Muay Thai interviewed her. That was pretty good. So the stage really developing for athletes out here in Thailand. Of course, the Big One Championship announcement on Monday. We'll talk about that in just a moment.
And here we have our next fighter in the red corner, Duong Donoi Luksai Kongmin. You can hear her family in the audience here. She comes from a large family of fighters, all excited to support her in this road to one. Duong Donoi, 24 years old, weighing in at 51 kilograms for today's fight. With a height of 160 centimeters, Duong Donoi has a fight record of 65 fights, 42 wins, and 21 losses with 2 draws.
Duong Donoi recently fought Spring Sia over at Rebellion, who Spring actually in the crowd today. Duong Donoi and her sister Ida, who also has appeared here at Fairtex Fight, fighting over on Rebellion. So we turn it over to our MC, Mark Abbott.
Muay Extreme รุ่น Atom Weight 52.2 กิโล 3 ยกละ 3 นาที Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Muay Extreme bout in the Atom Weight division, or 52.2 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ the fighter in the black corner น้ำหนัก 52.2 กิโล สูง 162 weighing in at 52.2 kilograms, standing 162 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศออสเตรเลีย from Australia, this is Celeste Phuket Singh Muay Thai แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง her opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 52.2 กิโล สูง 160 weighing in at 52.2 kilograms, standing 160 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand, this is ดวงดาวน้อยลูกทรายกองเดช and your referee พันโทหญิงนิชาพรเนียมช่วงที่คุณ
The tail of the tape as we go and see our first international fight, Duong Donoi Luksai Kongdin versus Celeste Phuket Singha Muay Thai, Australia versus Thailand. And like we were saying, a big announcement here. One will invest $100 million into the global Muay Thai economy. It's also partnering with promoters around the world, including Canada with Kieran Kettle, Gab Fowler over in Australia, and the One Championship will be having shows every Friday here at Lumpini, broadcast on major Thai airways, and One Lumpini will be paying the most of any show, so very exciting times coming up for One Championship. Also, of course, Fairtex Fight. So Duong Donoi employing a very, very similar tactic that she used against Tai Nan Lei to get into the tournament. Just on the back foot, controlling the distance, controlling the game.
Definitely a matchup in styles that you see pretty often here in Thailand, with one fighter, Celeste, being the more aggressive, and another fighter being more technical, using evasive movements like Duong Donoi does here.
Yeah, you can see a fair amount of frustration on Celeste's face and broke very, very slow there. Nice boxing from Doing Dao Noi. Has done some professional boxing. Doing Dao Noi scoring very, very effectively against Celeste, who is having real difficulty stalking down Doing Dao Noi.
Looks more like chasing at the moment.
Yeah, she's definitely chasing, and you see Doing Dao Noi grabbing the body and just stalling when Celeste gets in too close.
Trying to nullify Celeste's hands and elbows.
Yeah, this is a great matchup. Really showing off Doing Dao Noi's skill. Again, there's that lock from Celeste. You can see her trying to just muscle Doing Dao Noi down.
Left hook from Doing Dao Noi, landing on the chin of Celeste. Red corner having an excellent gas tank here. Able to keep up this backward movement for 3 rounds as she's shown in previous fights here at Lumpini.
Yeah, very, very technical Doing Dao Noi. This is definitely going to frustrate Celeste.
You can see in her face the frustration with that body lock.
Oh, big elbow there from Doing Dao Noi.
Celeste trying to her best to crank down on Doing Dao Noi's neck.
Yeah, we saw her before against Petsinen. She really tried to outmuscle Petsinen and was able to effectively do so. But Doing Dao Noi has much better footwork. And a bit more clever.
Celeste is incredibly strong and durable, but has a pretty predictable style in terms of her attacks. So this is really favoring Doing Dao Noi's ability to evade what's coming to her.
Yeah, and here's some of the replays. Excellent push kicks there from Doing Dao Noi. And beautiful slip back there. Celeste will need to rush in a bit faster and or cut off the ring to catch Doing Dao Noi. Good handiwork there from Doing Dao Noi.
Normally we see Celeste landing more of the punch combinations whenever she steps into the ring, but Doing Dao Noi really was very accurate with her punches that first round. Matt, would you give any suggestions to Celeste in her corner of how to change things up for this upcoming round?
Yeah, I think that Celeste needs to gallop forward, to basically run forward and not walk in at the same pace. So that's what she's doing right here, and that's why Doing Dao Noi is able to catch her. She needs to vary her movement coming in.
So that she can't evade it.
Yeah. Here they are in the clinch, and you see Doing Dao Noi keeping her hips close to Celeste, so that nullifies the space that Celeste needs to get off the stronger attacks.
Celeste trying to throw these longer punch combinations and hope that something will land.
Nice left body kick there from Doing Dao Noi.
Doing Dao Noi able to move backwards and throw body kicks, which is a very challenging skill to develop.
Yeah, and each time that they clinch and the referee breaks, it kills the clock by 3 or 4 seconds, which is excellent work from Doing Dao Noi. There's that strong lock from Celeste. But unable to get the knee off fast enough.
Celeste not quite moving in fast enough, as you said before, Matt.
Yeah, what she's doing is she is coming in a little faster now, but she's not changing her pace. So it's it's easier for Doing Dao Noi to read. Ooh, here, he's grabbing onto the hair there.
It's a common tactic for Celeste to keep her opponent in that kneeing range.
And landing heavy on top.
I believe Celeste landed a knee to the head.
Yeah, and you see Dung Dao Noi a bit phased now.
Oh, but coming in strong with elbows. Not letting Celeste bully her down.
Yeah, and there's a block around the body.
Less than a minute left here in the round.
Dung Dao Noi looking a little clearer.
Trying to throw more offensively.
Dung Dao Noi just needs to be careful not to be caught by Celeste, who is definitely looking a little frustrated as well.
Yes, having your head down with a fighter who's ready to knee can be very dangerous, as we just saw there.
Yeah, the posture of Dung Dao Noi is starting to break. Just 10 seconds left here in this second round.
Celeste with a low kick, trying to slow down the movement of Dung Dao Noi, but Dung Dao Noi's cornerman right now has an important job of getting her energy back and ready for this last round.
Yeah, only 1 minute break between the rounds, so not a lot of time to recover. And I would say Dung Dao Noi needs some recovery time. She took a hard knee to the head. She got wobbled, it looked like. Celeste finally able to catch her in that second round. Nice evasive work there from Dung Dao Noi in the red.
I'd love to see Dung Dao Noi maybe try to slip Celeste's foot from under her with that pretty predictable forward movement. I think that could sap some of the confidence from Celeste and keep her out of danger.
Yeah, and you can see the body language of Dung Dao Noi. She's definitely feeling a bit of the pace of the fight.
Celeste looking strong.
Yeah. It's all about if Celeste can catch her here, though.
Celeste is doing a better job of cutting the ring off here in this last round.
Oh, spinning back elbow there from Dung Dao Noi. And again, you see Celeste getting in the knees.
Dung Dao Noi needs to return back to that body lock defense if she's getting clinched up with the strong Celeste.
Yeah, and there's a great body lock from Dung Dao Noi, killing time on the clock. You know, that second round was a bit better for Celeste, but I think points-wise, I had it going for Dung Dao Noi.
I agree. I think Dung Dao Noi is still up, but it really depends if Celeste can catch her in this last round.
Oh!
Dung Dao Noi having her head very low, making it easy for Celeste to connect her knee to that forehead.
Yeah, and you see a huge welt on the side of Celeste's head from one of those elbows. Dung Dao Noi very, very good with her elbows. Cut open Tai Nan Lei in the qualifier for this fight.
Yes, she's able to throw those elbows looking like she's moving backwards, but then suddenly moving forward.
And a bit slow to get up, using the rope as aid. Dung Dao Noi definitely feeling the pace here.
Let's see how she does in the second half of this last round.
Yeah, again, Dung Dao Noi just wants to control the clock here.
Celeste not changing tactics. Beautiful teep there from Dung Dao Noi to keep away from those punches.
A knee to the chin, using the block there. Not super strong, but definitely tapped her on the chin. And Dung Dao Noi looking up at the clock.
Less than a minute here to go.
She's definitely on. Oh, there's a nice elbow from her. There you see.
Noi calling to the ref that her hair is being grabbed by Celeste.
Yeah, not the most sporting of tactics, but definitely something that can happen, especially in these smaller gloves. And you see a bit of frustration on Celeste's face here now.
Body lock from Noi here in the clinch. Able.
Last few seconds here. Be very interesting to see which way the judges have this one going. A very vocal support for Doing Down Noi. Some of the highlights in that last round. The elbows from Doing Down Noi.
Such a wide range of weapons here from Doing Down Noi. Teeps, elbows, kicks. And that footwork really kept her out of danger for most of the fight.
Nice left body kick there from Doing Down Noi. Celeste really utilizing her strength there. There's that knee, looked like a glance at chin. And there's Doing Down Noi pointing at her head.
We'll turn it over to Mark Abbott.
ทั้ง3 ยกเรามาดูกันที่คะแนนดีกว่า After 3 rounds of amazing action here in the atomweight division, we go to the judges' scorecards. 28-29, 28-29, and 28-29. 28-29, 28-29 และ 28-29 for your winner, advancing to the final. In the black corner, Celeste Phuket Singh Muay Thai. Celeste ก็จะเจอโรมานี The Legend Arena ในรอบ Final เดือนตุลาคมวันที่ 29 นะครับท่านผู้ชมครับเราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่ต่อไปนะครับจะเป็นมวย Extreme รุ่น Flyweight. See you after the break.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมสนับสนุนโดยยาน้ำสมุนไพรผสมเขากวางอ่อนตาทวินบรรเทาอาการปวดเมื่อยช่วยบำรุงร่างกายอ่านคำเตือนในฉลากก่อนใช้ยา
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme. Today's tournament, Road to One Thailand. คู่ต่อไปนะครับจะเป็น Muay Extreme รุ่น Flyweight. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner, ซ่อนรักสิทธิ์ปจว.
So walking into the ring now, we have Sonlok Sipojawar, the 25-year-old, hailing to us from way of Myanmar, standing at 170 centimeters, 80 bouts to his record, 60 wins, 17 losses, 3 draws. His last fight, knockout win over 2 Fairtex. Is how he got into the tournament. For the second leg, he'll face Starboy. It's been a great day of action so far. Myself, Matt Lucas, commentating besides professional Muay Thai fighter Maggie Beamon. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have our show here every Saturday from 10 to 12. Of course, today, the Road to One show. Big things happening for Muay Thai and combat sports here in Thailand. Every week, like I said, we have the Fairtex Fight promotion with Muay Thai, Muay Extreme, and MMA.
Oh boy, เพชรเกียรติเพชร
And here we have our fighter out of the red corner, Starboy Phet Phet. Weighing in today at 61.2 kilograms and a height of 172 centimeters. This is our semi-final show on the road to one. Starboy here with a fight record of 62 wins and 20 losses.
So he beat out Pet Hanlan, PK Sanchai Muay Thai Gym to enter this semi-final. The finals in late October 29th.
That will certainly be an exciting finale to these fights.
Yeah, again, the tournament structured so the winners get that $100,000 contract to one championship.
รุ่นแบบ Muay Extreme รุ่น Flyweight หรือ 61.2 กิโล 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Muay Extreme bout in the Flyweight division, or 61.2 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ the fighter in the black corner น้ำหนัก 61.2 กิโล สูง 170, weighing in at 61.2 kilograms, standing 170 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศพม่า From Myanmar, this is ซ่อนรักสิทธิ์ปจว.แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 61.2 กิโล สูง 172, weighing in at 61.2 kilograms, standing 172 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศไทย From Thailand, this is Starboy Phet Phet. And your referee พันเอกพิเศษพงษ์พันธ์รัตนสุนทร.
Here is a tale of the tape. It's Starboy Phet Phet versus Sonlok Sipojawar. So Thailand versus Myanmar. This one at 61.2 kilos.
Here at Limpany, we've had fighters from all across the world.
Yeah, one of the nice things about Fairtex is it's truly international. We'll have Thai athletes fighting Thai athletes, international or foreign fighters fighting each other as well. Southpaw versus Orthodox for this one. Ooh, hard punches coming in from Starboy. Ooh, got tagged on the chin there.
Good evasion from Sonrak.
You see Starboy bracing up with his hands.
Sonrak with an unusual knee to the thigh.
Oh, nice short elbows there from the Myanmar fighter. I think it took Starboy by surprise. Just the angle and a little bit of an unorthodox attack.
Could have taken someone with a lesser chin down.
Oh! Somehow I get the feeling that this one is not going the distance.
I would agree there, Matt. Both fighters taking no time to get started with the action here today.
Oh, nice knee right up the middle there from Sanlak. Oh,
Elbow there from Sonrak as well.
yeah, doing very, very well with one of the more dangerous weapons in the sport. The short-range elbows.
Oh. Starboy
he
is
looked-
wobbled.
And Sunlock looking to fish him off here.
Capitalizing on this moment.
Looks like there's a fair amount of blood now. Oh, big shots come. Oh, he's wobbled by that left hook.
Starboy tried to return with punches, but Sonrak caught him on the chin again.
Oh, tons of elbows coming in from the Myanmar fighter.
From all different angles.
And Starboy really having to dig deep.
Trying to clinch up here.
A fountain of blood coming out of Starboy's nose. Oh, nice leg kick there from Sanlak, who's feeling very, very confident. And he's right up the middle.
Sonrak's left hand is landing very clean now.
Oh, more knees right up the middle from Sanlak. Those are getting gas out Starboy for sure.
And just here in the first round, that can be worrisome.
Oh, it looks like there might be a cut above the eye as well.
Starboy checking in here with the doctor.
Yeah, and an appropriate stoppage there. You know, when the cut is right above the eye, the problem is the blood will sometimes run into the eye, impairing the vision, making it very dangerous for the fighter. So a great TKO win there for Sanlak. We'll get to see some of the replays from that fast but action-packed first round. So Sanlak almost immediately opening up with his elbows. There's Starboy with one.
Sonrak did a great job of throwing in low kicks and low attacks every so often to keep Starboy guessing.
Oh, caught him there, Starboy. And almost going into another galaxy. But Sanlak pressing off here, trying to get the elbows in. There's one of them. Jolting back the head of Starboy. That left hand wobbled Starboy. That's what sort of shifted things in his favor. And the big elbows coming in, bang! Mashing up that nose.
Fighters generally train their neck strength in the gym, but sometimes there is only so much that you can take.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round number one, we have a winner via technical knockout. In the black corner, Sonrak Sitpajawa. แล้วเขาจะชกครั้งต่อไปนะครับในวันที่ 29 ตุลาคมนะครับเป็นรอบ Final รอบชนะเลิศของมวยรอบ Road to One Thailand ท่านผู้ชมครับเราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมาช่วงหน้ากับรุ่นคู่ต่อไปครับรุ่น Featherweight. We'll be back in just a moment after the break with a featherweight bout.
Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมFight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมสนับสนุนโดยยาแคปซูลกระชายดำขาวละออมีส่วนประกอบของตัวยากระชายดำตัวยาโดมไม่รู้ล้มและตัวยาม้ากระทืบโรง
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme. Today with our tournament Road to One Thailand. คู่ต่อไปนะครับจะชกกันในรุ่น Featherweight เราจะมาดูกันนะครับว่าใครจะเข้ารอบชนะเลิศในวันที่ 29 ตุลาคมนะครับ Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner กวางตุ้ง Real Fighter.
So here we go into our next round. There's Kwang Tung looking like he's straight out of Top Gun.
Got a rock star in our midst.
Looks like Maverick. Tom Cruise, good looks there. So the 32-year-old stands at 172 centimeters. Fight record of 103 fights, 67 wins, 35 losses, 1 draw. He's fought quite a number of high-level athletes. Took out Fabrice Delanon. Also had a belt from Lion Fight. Actually lost to Yad IQ PK Santai, who, in my opinion, was a favorite to win the tournament. But Yad IQ falling sick, so unable to compete. So Kwang Tung taking his place, and definitely an appropriate decision.
Yes, their last fight was very competitive. Kwang Tung did a great job.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Yongpa Wiman
And here we have our fighter coming out of the red corner, Yotpupa Toyota. The 18-year-old with a fight record here today of 50 wins, 18 losses, and 2 draws. At a height of 167 centimeters, he'll be a little shorter than his opponent.
Yeah, he was much shorter than Tong, who he fought to advance to the semifinals. He knocked him out. I believe it was in the first or second round with a huge left hook.
The shorter fighters really needing to work hard to get in and land their shots.
It'll be very interesting to see how he does against Kwang Tung. Kwang Tung also has a decent amount of experience in these small MMA style gloves. Has fought on other promotions with the same format. Kwang Tung also a decent amount of international experience. Trained for a while in Sweden.
I think he's been training now at Fairtex for about 6 months or so.
Yeah, correct. Recently did a seminar at the legendary training center in Pattaya, Thailand. Was a wealth of information.
This is a Muay Extreme bout in the featherweight division for 70.3 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ the fighter in the black corner น้ำหนัก 70.3 กิโลสูง 172 weighing in at 70.3 kilograms, standing 172 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทยและสวีเดนFrom Thailand via Sweden, this is Guangdong Real Fighter! แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 70.3 กิโลสูง 167 weighing in at 70.3 kilograms, standing 167 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทยFrom Thailand, this is Yotpupa Wimane! And your referee, นายบุญเลิศแก้วพิทักษ์
The tail of the tape, Yotpupa in the red, Kwang Tung, Real Fighter in the black. And you can see Kwang Tung, the taller of the two.
This is our 5th fight here today in the semifinals of the Road to One tournament.
Again, the winners going on for the final on October 29th and that $100,000 contract to One Championship.
A life-changing event for sure. Both fighters here taking a moment to feel each other out.
Yeah, and you can see the big hands coming in from Yad Pupa.
Quick switch kick from Guangtung.
There's a leg kick from Guangtung.
In Guangtung's seminar, he demonstrated some great combos ending with leg kicks. Let's see if he's utilizing them in today's fight.
Oh, nice leg kick there from Yad Pupa. Oh, he's blocked. Big hand there from Yad Pupa. Guangtung definitely wobbled here.
Trying to show he's ready, but
his leg's not quite under him.
Ref is allowing the fight to go on.
Oh, he's taking hard shots. Oh, an appropriate stoppage there.
Absolutely.
Yad Pupa with hands of absolute dynamite.
It's like he has concrete in those gloves.
Yeah. Ooh. You know, Guangtung definitely took damage there.
Yad Pupa was able to negate that height advantage from Guangtung here today.
We'll get to see the knockout in just a moment. Yad Pupa coming in with heavy hands.
Switching up those punch combos.
Yeah, it was that right hand. Clipped him almost behind the ear.
Dangerous spot to get hit. I thought for a moment that Guangtung had also caught Yad Pupa, but it looked like it was just a slip with this replay.
And then just able to slip the punches through. You can see how the guard is a lot different. Guangtung still was yelling up, but the punches were able to slip through still.
Those small gloves leaving no mercy.
It's going to be a big slugfest between Avatar versus
Ladies
Yad
and gentlemen,
Pupa.
in round number 1, we have a winner via technical knockout. In the red corner, Yad Pupa Wimane! Wow, what a display of the destructive power in his hands. He will be advancing to the final เดี๋ยวเขาจะเข้ารอบชนะเลิศในวันที่ 29 ตุลาคมนี้นะครับ เขาจะเจออวตารตม .4 นะครับท่านผู้ชมครับเราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมาช่วงหน้ากับคู่เอกของเราครับ We'll take a quick break and we will be back with our main event of the day in the flyweight division. Don't go anywhere.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme สำหรับไทยที่เพิ่งมานะครับคู่ต่อไปก็จะเป็นคู่เอกของเราในวันนี้ครับ For those of you just joining us, the next bout is the main event in the flyweight division. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner, ไทยสจ.เปียกอุทัย
And here we go, the main event, and this one I am very excited for. As Thai Sorjor Piek Uthai, the 21-year-old, comes to the stage, stands at 168 centimeters, 65 bouts to his record, 55 wins, 8 losses, 2 draws. He knocked out Mordok Pet in the academy to get into the semifinals. Thai, the younger brother of the famed Kulab Dam Sorjor Piek Uthai. So Thai has fought regularly out here, known very similar to his brother for his heavy hands. Done well at Channel 7 Stadium, has absolute knockout power. Mordok Pet was grinding him down and physically outscoring him in the first round, and then Thai went bitch bash bosh and knocked out Mordok Pet in the second.
Heavy hands translating well. And here we have our red corner coming out for this main event fight. Dedwang Sorsamai. The 19-year-old comes to us with 55 wins and 15 losses. Standing at a height of 175 centimeters and weighing in at 61.2 kilograms.
So I've actually known Dedwang Lek for a number of years, fought regularly in the stadium circuit, and obviously transitioning over into the more entertainment shows, training out of the famed T-Dead 99 gym in Sapan Kwai with Godlek Pet, Lama Moon Lek, Superbone. Love high caliber fighters. Dedwang Lek, more of a classical Timur fighter, a technical fighter. This will be a very interesting matchup.
Extreme คู่เอกนะครับจะชกกันในรูปแบบมวย Extreme รุ่น Flyweight 61.2 กิโล3ยกยกละ3นาที A Muay Extreme bout in the Flyweight division 61.2 kilograms scheduled for 3-minute rounds นักมวยในมุมดำ the fighter in the black corner น้ำหนัก 61.2 กิโลสูง 168 weighing in at 61.2 kilograms, standing 168 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand, this is ไทยสจ.เปียกอุทัยแล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 61.2 กิโลสูง 175 weighing in at 61.2 kilograms, standing 175 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand, this is Dedwang Sorsamai. And your referee, Siddhi Kitana Montel.
The tail of the tape for our main event, and this one's going to be a good one. Dedwang Sorsamai versus Thai Sorjor Piek Uthai. So Thai with the face of a man just out of a funeral. Very grim looking.
Gotta be serious for a sport like this.
We've seen just how heavy-handed Thai can be.
Looking light on his feet here as he's feeling out the distance.
Yeah, again, that little bit of a shake there after feeling the kick of Dead Duong Lek. This is Southpaw versus Orthodox. It looks like he's already trying to attend to Dead Duong Lek's funeral.
Both fighters throwing bombs here in this main event fight.
Ooh, big dangerous elbow there from Dead Duong Lek, but Thai doing some dirty boxing there.
Really sneaking these small gloves through.
Yeah, the guard really changes a lot with these small gloves.
Dead Duong Lek is able to get that right kick up so high. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing some head kicks here.
Yeah, Thai is going to need to keep his hands high.
Hands high and close that distance as the shorter fighter.
And Thai just looks like he's going for the KO all the time. You know, if he advances here, I'd definitely like to see him fight Ratong. Very, very similar style. Is constantly on the hunt. The big body shot there from Thai.
Ooh, strong left cross from Thai.
Yeah, it looks like Dead Duong Lek might be looking for some recovery time.
Trying to back up here to avoid those punch combos. Throwing kicks and sweeps to keep out of the way.
Oh, a hard leg kick there from Thai.
Leg kicks like that can really take your footwork away, especially if you're trying to be the evasive fighter.
Nice knee there from Dead Duong Lek and a short elbow as well. Then Thai just looks like not someone I want to meet in a dark alley. Or maybe even a bright one.
He is unrelenting, seemingly phased by those high kicks.
Yeah, and these high kicks from Dead Duong Lek are definitely dangerous. If Thai drops his hands at all, Dead Duong Lek, oh, beautiful push kick there. Definitely get some of the confidence of Dead Duong Lek up.
Thai's eyes look like laser-seeking missiles here. Even when he fell down, they were unwavering.
So, a very, very interesting first round. How do you have that one looking?
I think I would give this first round to Thai. That forward pressure and the accurate shots to the chin. I think those leg kicks are really going to pay off for him as well in these next few rounds.
There's one of the leg kicks. You see Dead Duong Lek definitely landed nice clean shots, but maybe a little bit of a power difference.
Dead Duong Lek throwing more varied shots, but I think getting hit with those backward movements is not a great look.
Beautiful push kick there from Dead Duong Lek.
He was not happy about that.
So again, thank you to our sponsors, SOMOT and Youth Sport Gear. Of course, our official partners, Channel 7, and also Tero Entertainment. I'm Matt Lucas, and sitting beside me, Maggie Vimon. This is our main event for today. Dead Duong Lek in the red, Thai Sojo Pik Utai in the black. And you see, Thai getting off some handiwork there.
A barrage of combos here.
And Dead Duong Lek always trying to maintain the distance.
Throwing a strong punch to the body there, leading into this clinch.
Yeah, it does. Looking all right in the clinch here, Dead Duong Lek.
I think he's able to use that height leverage well.
Just needs to be careful not to get clipped by Thai.
Yes, when you're leaning in for the clinch like that, your head is available for those uppercuts that we've seen Thai throw.
Yeah, Dead Duong Lek doing better in this second job. Very active as well.
Not staying in punching distance.
Yeah, I think that's probably the smartest thing we've seen from Dead Duong Lek is just understanding the weapon range. You know, knowing where the punches are and either staying outside of them or staying inside.
So important when you're fighting a power with this kind of strength that Thai has.
Oh, nice elbow there from Thai. It definitely
Cracking.
got the ire of Thai.
The laser missile was thrown off course there for a moment. Ooh, beautiful body kick right into a knee.
Yeah, but Thai very, very tough. Oh, big knee to the head there from Dead Duong Lek.
Dead Duong Lek pulled this move that I love where you sweep the leg out of your opponent so that their head is available for a punch or a knee or a kick.
Yeah, again into the clinch here, and it's Dead Duong Lek that gets attacks off quicker, usually in better position as well. You know, just in terms of technique, Dead Duong Lek has more.
Thai really just moving forward, looking for that final shot to end the fight.
Yeah, this one is about the accumulation of damage from Dead Duong Lek versus the KO power from Thai. Can Thai catch him? Last few seconds here of the second round. Oh, nice long knee there from Dead Duong Lek.
We see this kind of matchup between Muay Mat and Muay Famor fighter a lot at these higher levels. It makes it very exciting, especially in these Muay Thai extreme fights.
Yeah, and Muay Mat fighters are heavy-handed punchers, so famed fighters like Ratang Jip Muang Nan are considered to be more Muay Mat. Also, Pornsane Simon Chai, Anyuak Kausamrit, the Iron Hands of Siam. You tend to have very, very heavy hands and strong leg kicks to chop people down.
Usually a great tactic to break down the legs of someone who has great footwork. You want to slow them down so that they'll stand there for your attacks.
And then Muay Famor fighters are more technical fighters, and that's what we're seeing from Dead Duong Lek. We're seeing a range of attacks. Here's some of the replays.
Yeah, that sweeping out the leg, that's been something I've been working on at the gym a lot, and I love to see it.
Yeah, I think that was a very strong second round from Dead Duong Lek. So it's still a race here. Can Thai catch him, or can Dead Duong Lek control the lead?
Thai still moving forward.
Big high kicks coming in from Dead Duong Lek.
Ooh.
And you see some of the lateral movement from Dead Duong Lek. And Thai very, very fast.
Throwing those long combos, looking for that chin.
This is playing out very, very similar to Celeste and Dung Dao Noi.
Yes.
But I would say Dead Duong Lek is a bit more conditioned than Dung Dao Noi.
I would agree there. He has a very strong chin, and his body has been able to take a lot of these hard body shots.
Yeah, and you see Thai also rushing in faster, I would say, than Celeste.
Doing a better job of cutting off the ring. Ref breaking up this clinch here.
And a little bit slow to break as well. Nice body kick there from Dead Duong Lek.
Thai's left hand looking a little low for that last head kick from Dead Duong Lek. Let's see if he can catch him.
Yeah, that left hand definitely low.
Taking damage from those kicks makes it hard to keep up that guard.
Yeah, and you see Dead doing like sort of holding on to the clinch a little longer. You know, that's excellent clock control. It's not super sporting, but it is very effective clock control. We've seen it with other athletes like Tapikau Sigma-Win. You know, you just hold on to the athlete a little longer. It's the same as controlling. Oh!
Deep to the face.
This is a great example of clock control as well. You know, when you are ahead or you're trying to save yourself, you want to kill time, if you will. Same as in basketball or football if you're up on the scorecards.
Being realistic about the power and damage that your opponent can do.
Oh, nice long knee there.
Thai moving forward with his hands down.
Yeah, and it looks like Thai is actually starting to fatigue possibly from some of these attacks. Like he's not quite as stable anymore as he's coming in.
I would agree. He's eating 2, 3, 4 teeps in a row there.
Yeah, and clean techniques there from Dead Duong Lek.
15 seconds left here in this last round.
And again, you saw Dead Duong Lek holding on for an extra 3 seconds, which, you know, you only need a second if you're tied to knock someone out. So smart work there from Dead Duong Lek. We'll go to Mark Abbott in just a moment for the official decision, but on your unofficial scorecard, how do you have that one looking?
I would see this fight going to Dead Duong Lek. He did a great job with coming back from that first round, managing Thai's power, varying his attacks, and really wearing Thai out.
Yeah, good sportsmanship, the two athletes hugging there.
Wonderful thing about Muay Thai is the respect that fighters have for each other, for their trainers, and for the fights.
Some of the action-packed replays you see all the time. Dead Duong Lek covering up very effectively, making it hard for Thai to get in those power hands.
Dead Duong Lek really kept his forearms together, which is an important guard with these small gloves.
Yeah, we saw with Quang Tung, he had his guard up, but it was shelled up more like for bigger 10-ounce gloves, where it's harder to get the shots through, whereas Dead Duong Lek closed his arms, making it a lot more difficult to get the shots in.
One of those skills that's important to practice in the gym, using those small gloves for pad work.
สนับสนุนโดยโสมโอทีดีเพราะมีซิงค์แอลคาเนทีนและโสมสกัดขวดใหญ่แค่10 บาท
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่เอกของเราในวันนี้ครบทั้ง3ยกแล้วมาดูกันที่คะแนนดีกว่า Our main event has gone the distance all 3 rounds. Let's go to the judges scorecards. 30-27, 30-27 and 30-27 30-27 30-27 และ 30-27 for your winner in the red corner เด็ดดวงเล็กซอสมัย Of course, he will be advancing to the final of our tournament Road to One Thailand แน่นอนครับเขาจะเข้ารอบต่อไปนะครับรอบชิงชนะเลิศมวยรอบ Road to One Thailand ผมขอทบทวนนะครับว่าใครเข้ารอบ Final กันบ้างนะครับในรุ่น Atomweight เราก็มี Celeste ภูเก็ตสิงห์มวยไทย She'll be fighting Lomani the Legend Arena That is in the women's Atomweight เขาจะเข้ารอบ Final ด้วยกันครับส่วนของรอบของ Flyweight รอบ Final ครับเด็ดดวงเล็กสอสมัยครับจะไปชกกับซ่อนรักสิทธิ์ปจวและในรุ่น Featherweight ยอดภูผาวิมานแอร์จะไปชกกับอวตารตอมอสีในรอบไฟนอลนะครับเรามาดูกันนะครับในวันที่ 29 ตุลาคมนี้นะครับว่าใครจะชนะใครจะเป็นผู้ชนะได้สัญญากับทาง One Championship นะครับอย่าลืมนะครับว่าวันนี้นะครับหลังจบนะครับขึ้นแล้วครับนี่รองชนะเลิศนะครับในวันนี้รุ่น Featherweight 70.3 กิโลนะครับยอดภูผานะครับกับอวตารจะชกกันในวันที่ 29 ตุลาคมครับท่านผู้ชมครับอย่าลืมนะครับว่าวันนี้เรามีอีกคู่หนึ่งนะครับที่จะไปถ่ายทอดสดออนไลน์นะครับทางช่อง YouTube นะครับ Fairtex Fight และ tero Digital หรือ Facebook Fairtex Fight และ tero Digital. For today, I would like to thank our sponsors ช่อง 7 HD, tero Entertainment, Fairtex, สนามมวยลุมพินียุทธ Sports Gear, เครื่องดื่มโสมโอทีและยาน้ำสมุนไพรผสมเขากวางอ่อนตราทวิน Ladies and gentlemen, from me, Mark, out of the team here, Channel 7 HD, Fairtex and Lumpini. See you next Saturday 10 โมงเช้าถึงเที่ยงวันนะครับสวัสดีครับ
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Ladies and gentlemen, online, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme คู่สุดท้ายในวันนี้นะครับจะชกกันในรุ่น Featherweight. The last bout of the day will be a featherweight bout. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner เวชสุวรรณพอเจริญแพทย์
So here we have our Road to One alternate bout. Wesuwan Porteron Pep, the 18-year-old standing at 178 centimeters, 50 fights to his record, 42 wins, 7 losses, 1 draw. So he, last fight here, lost to Yaktai Kunsut Muay Thai. Just rounding out today's show. This one, a regular Muay Thai fight in the 10-ounce gloves. So, more traditional style. Obviously, we've seen just how dangerous these small gloves can be. It's been quite a show so far.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Phet Udom Morgan Gila Chayapum.
And we have the fighter coming out of the red corner, Phet Udom Morgan Gila Chayapum. Weighing in today here at 69.8 kilograms and a height of 177 centimeters.
He has a fight record of 50 bouts, 40 wins, 6 losses, and 4 draws. So, coming out Chayapum, which is just sort of the gateway to Isan, legendary fighters like Johnson on Fairtex, also Bunkered Fairtex coming from that area. The Gandila Chayapum being a sports school, so a lot of athletes will come out. Sports schools or high schools that have a Muay Thai program attached to them. A fair amount of female athletes up in Chiang Mai coming out of sports schools.
That definitely sounds like a great idea. They should adopt that in America, I think.
ครับคู่นี้จะชกกันในรูปแบบมวยไทยรุ่น featherweight 70.3 กิโล3ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout in the featherweight division, 70.3 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ the fighter in the black corner น้ำหนัก 70.3 กิโลสูง 178 weighing in at 70.3 kilograms, standing 178 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand this is เวทสุวรรณ พอเจริญแพทย์แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 70.3 กิโลสูง 177 weighing in at 70.3 kilograms, standing 177 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand this is เพชรอุดม มอการกีฬาชัยภูมิ and your referee 10 เอกพิเชษฐ์ กหากสิทธิ์
Here we go with the tail of the tape, Phet Udom versus Vesuwan.
In these larger gloves, we'll probably see a slightly different guard, as well as an adjustment to any boxing combos they may throw.
Yeah, the small MMA gloves definitely changes the game. But also you look at some of the golden era fights, you know, I mentioned Johnson on before, but a lot of the sort of golden era 90s fights, the gloves were very, very small and not always manufactured that standardized.
A lot of variability.
Yeah, a lot of variability. So, you know, it's interesting to see the MMA gloves. So a little bit of a slow start from both of these guys. A stiff jab there from the red corner. Phet Udom in the red. Again, there's that quick jab.
Really utilizing length in his arms.
And a fast switch kick as well. A lot of times that lead hand can be used as a rangefinder.
Setting up other shots that might land a little bit heavier.
It's also a good way for the other side to know the range as well. Nice body kick there from Wesuwan.
Pet Udam using that teep to keep the range.
Nice leg kick there again from Wesuwan. The two going back and forth so far. Oh, nice body shot there from the blue corner.
Ooh. Heavy knee from Pet Udam.
Yeah, doing a good job making space even though their hips were very, very close to each other. Oh. Especially in the clinch, it's all about who controls the space between the two bodies, especially around the midsection.
Seems like each throw that red corner is giving out, it just has a little bit of extra oomph at the end. A little bit of mustard on it, and a little bit faster.
Oh, nice off balance there from the red corner.
Pet Udam landing on top there.
Last 20 seconds or so. Again, chopping at the legs there, Wesuwan.
And then getting out of the way.
Oh, beautiful push kick there. Last few seconds here.
I think in this next round, I would advise Wesuwan to try to get Pet Udam closer to the ropes and try to keep him there.
So some of the replays from that first round of action. Pet Udam in the red, just slightly, like Maggie was saying, just a little bit more explosion, a bit more mustard on his shots.
Wesuwan with a good body shot there, though, which can really take the energy out of you, especially if you aim for that same shot more than once.
And there was that beautiful push kick to end the first round. Again, the athletes only having a minute break between rounds, so not a lot of time to sort of stop and think too much. Here we go into the second round of 3. Again, there's that push kick there from Pet Udam in the red.
Just able to throw so many shots in a row. Pet Udam here, very quickly.
Yeah, and you can see a little bit of frustration on Wesuwan's face.
Trying to move forward, but unsure whether he can block the attacks that are coming to him at the same time.
He snuck in that right hand. Nice framing in the clinch here. Just controlling the bicep. You sort of clamp onto the bicep above the elbow. Beautiful push kicks here from Pet Udam, and Wesuwan trying to shake it off. Again, strong knee there from the red corner.
Like you said, Matt, we're really seeing the explosiveness edge out the scores here and the damage.
I would say that Pet Udam just has a little bit more variety in his attacks. Also, maybe a little more technically savvy than Wesuwan.
Wesuwan needs to make up for that slight edge from the red corner by just going for it, really pushing forward and not hesitating to throw whatever attacks he wants.
Yeah, walking into some of these left body kicks, though.
You can see the redness on his body.
Yeah, and that front leg is damaged. You might not be able to see the redness, but you can see in the way that Wesuwan is walking forward.
Not as light on his front foot. Good body kick there from Wesuwan. Landed straight on the ribs.
Again, that leg kick. It's just buckled a little, that front leg of Wesuwan. You saw it right there. The lateral movement wasn't quite as smooth as normal. It looks like he's walking with a very, very slight limp. And then just caught off balance. That wasn't a super strong leg kick from Pet Udom, but it was enough to send him to the ground. Again, the leg kick. I think Pet Udom realizes it's working, so when you're fighting, you just want to keep pressing the button that's triggering the action you want.
Bringing that health bar down.
Yeah, exactly. So going into this third and final round of our show today, what do you think Wesuwan needs to do to turn the fight around?
I think Wesuwan could try to go in with punch combos and then clinch up with Pet Udom. I think trying to avoid those heavy kicks, heavy leg kicks, heavy body kicks would be a smart tactic at this point. He's going to have to do something big to come back for this last round, though.
Some of the replays here. There's that leg kick. It just swept out Wesuwan. Again, it wasn't super strong, but enough to off-balance Wesuwan.
And falling to the ground like that can sometimes take a little bit of heart out of you.
Yeah, emotionally, just getting back to your feet can be a bit debilitating. As always, thank you to our sponsors, Sam OT and Ute Sport Gear, along with our official partners, Tero Entertainment and Channel 7 HD. It's been a great day of action. We have more shows lined up. Of course, October 29th is the finals of the Road to One tournament. Also, we have our show next week as usual from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Thai time.
It'll include our Muay Thai fights like this one here, Muay Extreme, and MMA fights.
Wesuwan on the hunt here. He looks like he's ready to throw a Hail Mary shot.
He's doing whatever he can.
Oh.
Whew. Teep to the face there from Pet Udom.
Yeah, it's swinging a bit wild now. It looks like there's a cut on Wesuwan's face as well. Oh, and it looks like it's in a potentially dangerous area for Wesuwan.
Blood trickling right down in his eye. Let's see if the ref calls over the doctor.
Yeah, about 2 minutes left, so not a ton of time left, but again, the referee, yak, break, you stop.
Pet Udom backing up, but looks like he feels pretty confident in his scoring at this point.
Yeah.
Still able to throw hard and heavy and not in too much danger.
Yeah, again, he just is looking to control the clock, something we talked about before, similar to in basketball, where you're up by 3 or 4 points and you just want to control the ball, if you will. Wind down the clock. Each of these clinch exchanges burn out 3 or 4 seconds. And a fair amount of blood coming down the face of Wesuwan.
Pet Udom still aiming for the left side of Wesuwan's body.
And there's that leg kick as well.
Good knee from Wesuan there. Ref breaking up the clinch. Less than a minute to go.
Nice push kick. Oh, clever work there from Pet Udom. And you see how physical the referee gets with the breaks. He physically pushes up against the athletes because sometimes in the heat of the battle, the athletes won't be able to hear just audio commands. There is the end of the third and final round of action for what's been a great day here at Fairtex Fight Promotion. I am Matt Lucas. Sitting next to me is
Maggie V. Moan here. Thank you so much, Matt, for having me today.
And we'll look at some of the replays before we go over to Mark Abbott with our official decision. So the hands coming in from Wesuan, but Pet Udom scored that cut in the third round. Also just controlled the game, controlled the action.
Everything just extremely sharp from the red corner here in this last fight. So sharp that we had a cut.
Yeah, nice body kick there from Pet Udom. You can see a little bit of the frustration on Wesuan's face.
He kept trying to move in, push forward, but he needed that last little bit of speed to avoid getting attacked.
Yeah, and there he is calling on Pet Udom. Here we go over to Mark Abbott with the decision.
After 3 rounds, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards. 30-27, 30-27, and 30-27. 30-27, 30-27 และ 30-27 for the winner. In the red corner, เพชรอุดม ม.การกีฬา ชัยภูมิ Ladies and gentlemen, we are now out of time อย่าลืมติดตามนะครับมวยรอบของเรานะครับจะมีมวยรอบชิงชนะเลิศนะครับในวันที่ 29 เดือนตุลาคมนะครับเดือนหน้าเลยนะครับจะมี 3 รุ่นด้วยกันนะครับ Atomweight Flyweight และ Featherweight โดยที่ผู้ชนะจะได้สัญญากับทาง One Championship มูลค่า 3.6 ล้านบาทเลยนะครับ Don't forget to follow our tournament Road to One Thailand. We have 3 weight classes, Atomweight, Flyweight, and Featherweight. The winner will get a contract with One Championship worth $100,000. I'd like to give a huge thank you to our sponsors, Chongjet HD, Tero Entertainment, Fairtex, สนามมวยลุมพินียุทธสปอร์ตเกียร์เครื่องดื่มโสมโอทีและยาน้ำสมุนไพรผสมเขากวางออนตราทวิน Ladies and gentlemen, from me, Mark Abbott, the team here at Fairtex, Lumpini, Channel 7 HD, I'll see you next week. สวัสดีครับ